What's going on, everyone? Welcome back with some more Mon Bazou. My name is Andy, and we are going to work on maybe our car this weekend. It's Saturday. Can't do a whole lot on Saturdays, but what's up, Leo? Um, Looks like we need to get some poutine and shit. There we go. We got some rotten poutine right there. I actually don't know how those bowls got right there. They were in the refrigerator. So I'm not sure how they ended up there. But anyway, uh what in the hell is going on with my truck? I loaded it up so that I could go take it down to Francis. And if anybody notices anything different on the truck here, see if you can drop a comment below and tell me what it is. There's two things different on the truck. Come on, get out the ditch. Come on. There we go. Alright. So let's go deliver some firewood to Francis. Like I said, we're not throwing or burning away any firewood this time. We're collecting all the cash. And just below 6 grand. Um, let's see here. Alright, so we got 199 bucks for firewood. Looks like we could deliver some more. I'm pretty sure we just delivered 40 pieces, so we can deliver more than 40. I told you I've been trying to figure out exactly what the number is for the delivery. So the auto parts store's closed. Federation's closed, so the only place open is the bar, and so there's in the gas station, and I can get gas anytime I want. So the only reason we could need to go into town today would be to go to the bar, which, you know what, that's not a bad reason to go to the bar. Like I said, who can tell me what's different? Two things are different. We need the water. Also, if you're new to the channel, shit. I forgot to harvest the potatoes. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It just helps the channel out. Like I said, I'm trying to reach my goals here, and getting more subscribers is one of those goals. Of course, that would be every YouTuber's goal, is to get more subscribers. But the reason I want more subscribers is because I would like to start getting monetized for the little bit of views that I do get, which would help me out. And of course, the more subscribers I get, the more people watching the channel, which I would appreciate. So enough of that today. What the hell I gotta do here? Well, good thing I didn't actually need these freaking potatoes. Should I even plant any potatoes? I got 25 seeds. Should I even plant potatoes? I'm not gonna plant potatoes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 bags of potatoes, so I can make more poutine if I need to. So what I think we're gonna work on a little bit is this right here. I would like to try to get just a wee little bit of this car rebuilt. And I think the one thing that I know we need to do is... Should I take the wheels off first? I mean, I got a bunch of stuff to do. But I know we need this right here. So this is the first thing that I know I need to get rid of. I need to get... Oh, every freaking time, man, I swear. The game trying to give me a heart attack one of these times. Got that removed. Drive shaft. At least the drive shaft is not rusty. The rest of the car is crap. And that is the automatic shitbox transmission. We are definitely getting rid of that. Looks like we took out all rusty bolts, so that's freaking wonderful. Rusty, crusty. Alright. Do we have enough bolts to replace all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half? I might have enough bolts to replace all the bolts on this car. But then again, I don't know. Like everything is crap. I guess we'll just go a little bit at a time. So, rusty bolt. And the thing is like, does this really even matter? In the grand scheme of things? I don't really think so. But I can't drive around a car that has rusty bolts on it. I just, can't do it. Did I grab the right bolts? Pretty sure I grabbed the right bolts. I did. I was like, let's move these over here just in case. I don't want to accidentally grab the purple ones on accident. Because the purple ones are reserved for over there. And I actually need to buy another thing of the purple bolts so that I can change out all the lug studs. And that would actually give me 20 more bolts. But it's the weekend. I can't go to Rogers. We'll have to do that on the next project. What the hell? Let's pop the hood. Yo, pop the hood! Alright, so we do have new bolts on the fenders. Man, I tell you what, like, the snow tires are not doing it. Alright, so if it looks crusty, it's an old boat. And actually, one thing I need to figure out is... Those look like new bolts right there. Talk about scoring. 3-pointer? Oh, shit. Can I get it from here? Oh, yes. Ah. Off the rim. Well, we're at like... Oh, shit. I'm getting worse. There's nothing but net right there. We got... Don't worry, guys. I'm a complete idiot all the time. It, yes. Yes, I'm a complete idiot. 100% of the time. I think that's a new bolt. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Um, yeah, that's definitely a new bolt. Um, and that's definitely a new bolt. Okay. So let's put the bumper back on. Put the grill back on. And the headlights. At least that time it didn't scare the crap out of me. So one more here. Um, well, that did not sound great. Come on. Out of there, bud. I think that these are new. Alright, so tires. Alright, any more bolts? And I think that's all out of the front end. I'm doing this by memory, and it's been a while since I took apart one of these cars. So that should be suspension. I think there's one more bolt down here. Let's... Aw, damn it. I want... Alright, yep. Yeah, right there. Right there. So that should be... all the bolts out of the suspension. I'm not going to touch the muffler right now. Alright, so what can we do? Brake. Hub. Caliper. Shock. steering arm, right? Alright, so brake rotor, caliper, hub, shock. Ooh, I forgot about that. Alright, so does that... So I took the steering rack out. I don't know if I needed to take the steering rack out or not. Did I have a new steering rack? Does not appear I have a new steering rack. But it does appear that nothing is wrong with this one. So we're gonna snap that one back in there. I don't know if I have enough parts. So that's the front sway bar. Adjustable coilover. And that is right there. Let's go on the other side. I don't think I have... I don't have brake drums? Are you freaking serious? Wow. Okay. There's that. No freaking brake drums. Brake drums. I need brake drums. Brake rotors. Not brake drums. I'm sure somebody was in the comments saying there's not brake drums on the front. And most cars don't even have brake drums on the rear anymore. Although there are still a few. And then you have the hybrid brake drum rotor where you have a brake rotor, but the inside of it is kind of like a drum, and that's how they do the parking brake. We're riding on that edge right there, baby. Are you kidding me? Okay, at least the cop wasn't there because I sure as hell wasn't paying attention. Because I can't buy parts from Roger. He's closed. Alright, so what can we get? What can we get from old Jacques here? What's up, buddy?
Hey, hein, fais-tu assez beau y'a qu'un peu aujourd'hui?
Yeah, well, that's
Yes,
real
sir.
nice. So,
merci d'être venu. Bonne journée.
I don't know if that's a good brake rotor, but you know what? I gotta have these today. Or do I? Do I? I don't know. Buy that, sure. Buy that, sure. OEM shocks. I don't think I need OEM. I don't know if I bought that or not. Comfy seat. Okay. Probably gonna need a muffler. Which exhaust? Which exhaust? We're going with that. Going with that. And do I go with this engine? Or do I go with the performance? You know what? Screw it. It's all the same. Tires. Another magnetic tray just in case I run out of ones for the bolts. We got stuff to do today. We can't be getting tired. Alright. So all my stuff is in the back of the truck. Now let's see if we can get home without losing it. Jesus. Almost lost the exhaust on the first corner. So I don't really think there's a difference in the brake rotors. I'm going to have to go to the other shop on Monday to verify that the brake rotors just say universal. I really don't think there's a difference in brake rotors. But we just spent half of our money on parts for the car, and I don't really know if that was parts that I needed or not, but you know what? It is what it is. I mean, it's not bad to have a spare engine. And we need an engine for the other car anyway, to bring the other car here, so we got the scrapyard build coming up. Alright, so what the hell do we got going on now? Brake rotor. Right there. Sure. Alright, so... Come on. Oh! Guess you need a hub first before you can put on a freaking brake rotor. Probably the smartest way to do it. Oh, where's my... There it is. Alright, so... We know that all those are rusty. Those are new. Those are rusty. And we got a full magnetic... This is exactly why I bought another magnetic tray. Eventually I won't need these because I'm going to get all the bolts replaced, and as far as I know they don't rust again. But I could be wrong. It could happen. Let's move this. So those bolts are both new. So I just need to start... Let's set some bolts down there. Set some bolts down there. I'll grab another one right here. I mean, that might be enough. Alright, so if we get down here, right there. Steering rack. Steering rack. Roll bar. Roll bar. Our new A-arm, control arm, whatever you want to call it. do we got here? And I love how you can do these from the bottom of the car. I mean, it's completely fine. Nothing to worry about here. Alright, so there's from the bottom. Right there. I think that's all that we have through there until I get the brake on. Yes. There's that. And 1, 2, 3, all good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and undo that. Undo that. Undo that. Undo that. We're in. Definitely need a little bit more room here. I'm getting down here. It's getting pretty damn tight. Alright, so. Actually, no, I don't want to do this yet. Because I've got a new engine. So I need to take this piece of crap out of here. And to take this engine out, we got that bolt there. That one there. That one there. Alright, so engine out. That means that's out. Our transmission fell to the ground. The exhaust header fell. I didn't even take the bolts out of the exhaust header. How would the bolts fall out of the exhaust header? That doesn't make sense. Let's get this out of the way for a second. Alright, so let's get this. Did literally just the bolts just fall out of there? So that should be a new bolt. That's a new bolt. Alright, so new bolts are laying on the ground. And so the bolts literally just fell out of there. That's crazy. Alright, well, I guess that makes it easier to put the new engine in when you don't have to take all the parts off of it. Alright, so engine in. I don't think we have this part in here. Yep, we didn't have that. Alright, so right there. Alright, so now we just need to put in new bolts again. Actually, we can do this right here. Come on. And a header. Right there. What else do we have? Brakes. And that's going to take care of the front of the car. I don't have a center section for the rear yet either. Shit. I do, but it's not here. It's at the junkyard. Alright, so that's that. Where'd my new bolt go? There it is. And that right there, and then that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Forgot the shock tower on this side. Ah, you didn't get me, buddy. So now we need to put our transmission back in again. And we're going to need some more bolts. What we got here? So one. I think it's 7 bolts for the transmission. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yep, 7 volts for the transmission. Got it. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the hell's going on? So remove the exhaust pipe. Check. Remove a crappy muffler. Check. Hopefully that went down there where it was supposed to. No, it did not. Okay, there it goes. Why the hell did my truck slide all the way over here with like 3 parts in the back of it? That doesn't make no fucking sense. Like, explain that to me. Stand up, buddy. What's up, Leo? Do I got time to go to the junkyard today to get my differential? I don't think so. See. Let me get back under here. So we got 2 volts there. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. Eee. Alright, so that is the exhaust, the front of the car. So let's put our wheels back on. Because I can't really do nothing with the rear yet because I don't have all the stuff for the rear. That's kind of, that sucks. I wish I had. Alright, so there, yes. Did I put the bolts in the brakes? I did not. Alright, so there's one. Two. It's a good thing I noticed that. There's one. Alright, there's the 2 bolts for the brakes. I mean, look at that. We've only done half of the car, and look at how many brand new packages of bolts we've already went through. This makes, what, 4? 4 packages of bolts we've went through so far. And all we've done is the front end. All we've touched is the front end. Alright, so the back end is raised. I don't see any bad bolts anywhere. Oh, I do on the interior. Holy shit. Alright. I guess I'll just take bolts out of the interior. Well, we know we went through all of our packages on the ground. So there's 1, 2. We're just trying to get all these bad bolts out. So now we just have the rear half of the car. The rear half of the car to do. And we're probably going to have to wait till tomorrow. So half a car takes 1 day. Looks like we used up most of our energy. Now here's the thing. If I messed up something, parts will start falling off. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so nothing fell off. So at least I got all my bolts back in there. We need to take care of the rear of the car. Should we just take the wheels off while we're here? I know we have to take the hubs off. But the hubs have new bolts in them. So we're going to take the new bolts and set them up here. That way we don't get these confused with the bad bolts. And what else can we do? So shock bolt, shock bolt, shock bolt. I love how you could just do these shock bolts through the exterior of the car. Like I'm not even reaching through the door or nothing. Alright, so we got all that off. pick up our magnetic tray. So the new bolt is fine. Bolts, bolts, bolts. Alright. And those are all old bolts also. So we almost filled up. We're going to fill up 2 magnetic trays full of bad bolts. So I'm going to have to buy another damn magnetic tray before this is all over. Yeah. We're going to have to get another magnetic tray. So there's a bolt for the brake, rear suspension, rear suspension. Alright, so that's everything right there. Brake, brake, rear suspension. Should be one more bolt. Well, what do we got here? So we got 1, 2. So that should be everything out of the suspension. Alright. Brake off. Rotor. Hub. Shock. Oh, sway bar. There's the A-arm. And then there's the shock. Oh, the differential just fell out. Okay. I'm not sure how the differential just fell out. I didn't even touch it yet. Is it because I took the A-arm loose, maybe? Brake. Rotor. Hub. Alright, so everything is removed on the car. And we have filled up a second magnetic tray. I still have... Oof. Am I going to have enough bolts to put this sucker back together? I have one out here. 1, 2... So I got 2.5. I got about 25 bolts to put this back together. I need 10 for the wheels. I think we ought to be pretty close. Shoot. I guess we're not going to worry about... Ooh, we got $13,903 for our maple syrup endeavors last week. But it's Sunday and we still can't go do any shopping. Hey, Leo, where you going, buddy? We were out of poutine, so we had to cook some, of course. Right there. Yes. Thank you. Uh-huh. There we go. So now we just need a maple syrup. And that was the last can. Okay. So we need to refill some cans of maple syrup. Oof. The oregano is ready to harvest. We definitely don't want to let that go bad. And actually, this is going to give us something to do in our next episode also, because we needed 12 packs. Was it 12 packs of these? Yeah, 12 packs of these. 12 big packs before the dealers would trust us enough to talk to us. Which just means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So right here, baby, that's 12. We have our 12 that we needed. So we don't got to worry about nothing with that to do now. Did we just skip through Sunday and get to Monday? Because, I mean, I need parts for the car. I definitely need parts for the car. And there we go. We cleaned off the freaking table. We have 2 packs extra. Oh, I'm down to 2 myself, so I gotta start paying attention. I'm down to 2 myself. I definitely don't want to be without some smokes for myself. So we need to take care of that. 5. I didn't realize it was only 5:30 in the morning. I was wondering why it was so friggin' dark outside. Alright, so what do we do here? We literally need to load up all these parts and take them out to the scrapyard. Now, I know I had the brake on. I was trying to get off of the building before I did anything. Alright, so we got bad parts. Well-used parts. Gonna need those. Gonna need those. This should be all the parts we need to build the other scrap König at the scrapyard and make it back here with that car. Now, definitely, I don't know if I want to put the open diff in it. You know, I've always been curious. Can we take one of these and restore some of this crap? And the answer is... Ooh! It restored the front sway bar. But it... So we can... Whoa, we can restore some of these parts by buying rust restores. Blown. So we can restore some of the parts. And some of the parts we can't. So we got some bad parts and we got some parts that we can restore. I mean, I can dig it. I almost can't see that part now that that it was freaking shiny white. So the shocks are blown. The brake rotors are bad. And the calipers are weak. So we're going to have to get new calipers. We're going to have to get new wheel bearings. But at least with that car, like some of it, we know what we're going to be doing with it. Still got these parts to go. Alright, so don't run off the road or I'm going to lose my whole truckload of parts. So I need to bring one part back with me. I need the rear differential. Or do I, no, actually, do I just skip the Monday? Maybe I just skip the Monday. Because I think the rear differential that I have over here is the welded. And I don't think I want the welded differential. And we just about passed our exit. I mean, we kind of did. But not too bad. Alright, so I know that there's a bump around the corner here that we definitely need to watch out for. It's not here. Not here. Should be right here. Yep. And right there. Now we should be back to being able to haul ass. And not lose our parts. Hopefully. How far? I don't know. That's how you use that engine braking right there. Don't use the brakes, use the engine. That's why I love a manual transmission. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on here? Open sesame. So we do have plenty of parts here. How do I have more rusted brake rotors? If I have rusted brake rotors here, then how do I have more rusted brake rotors? Something's not jiving. Bumper. Shock. Did my new rotors get rusty because I rusted because I kept leaving them on the crappy car? Like, I don't understand. Like, I have, where did I get all these brake rotors at that are all rusted? So somewhere here we have, there it is. A welded differential. I'm going to take it with me. I may bring it back. That is what I don't know. Alright, so welded differential. Yeah, bust out the windshield, that's fine. Yes. Yes, sir. Alright, so there's all of our parts to hopefully put together that car. And I brought a seat so I can have a seat to put it together. I got 2 jack stands here. But I think I need that differential. And I think I cleared the junkyard, so I don't need to worry about the junkyard anymore. I don't know, folks. I think with that being said, that's where I'm going to end the episode off here. I think we're going to have to come back to see me finish the car. And that's just the way it is. Because we're at an hour. And I try to keep them an hour or under unless it's something really, really important. And putting together the car, and we can break that into 2-parters. Because maybe I can go get the parts and take care of what we need to, and then we can come back here and start working on that piece of crap. Anyway, guys, with that being said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. My name is Andy, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.